Hello, Jonathan Wilson-Hartgrove here. I'm at the Rupa House in Durham, thinking about this 40-day journey of Lent, and especially about our fasts and food. It's pretty common for folks to give up food during this season as a way of practicing fasting, and yet I think focusing on food is a way of getting at the heart of what God invites us to in the relationship of the beloved community. After all, there's a lot in Scripture about how what we're invited to is a feast. Jesus eats together with tax collectors and sinners. They say Jesus eats together with everybody. He feeds 5,000. Jesus seems to be able to pull food, out of nowhere and to create this banquet. And indeed, the promise, the vision of the heavenly banquet is a great feast. When the kingdom comes in all of its fullness, we're going to all be at the table together, and we're going to be eating. So why do people who believe in that vision fast? Why do we give up food? Well, partly because, like all of our relationships with good things in this world, food can easily become twisted. And I think when we pay attention to food in our culture right now, the folks the scientists, the sociologists, the ecologists who really pay attention to how we're handling food right now in our society are pretty clear that there's some serious problems. Maybe you've seen some of the documentaries like Food Inc. or read some of Michael Pollan's stuff. I mean, there's a lot out there that's questioning our food systems. But one, I think, simple sign that something is incredibly wrong is that the stats say right now that about 1 billion people in the world are malnourished, don't have enough to eat, and about another 1 billion are overweight or obese, are eating way too much or the wrong kinds of things. And so we live in a world where some people are starving and other people are gorging themselves, and how do we imagine the great feast that we're invited to in the midst of such a mess? I think fasting is an invitation for us to say that food is a great gift. Indeed, as my friend Norman Wiertzbo likes to say, food is God's love made delectable, made delicious. It's a gift that we can taste, that we can touch. It's an incredible gift, and yet because it's such a great gift, it's so easily warped, it's so easily twisted. And so in fasting, in this season of fasting, we're invited to think about what our eating is good for. What does our eating point us towards? In a fast food culture, we so easily slip into thinking that food is just the fuel we need to keep going. But all of our eating, our breakfast, our lunch, our dinner, our small meals that get us through the day, and our big meals that we gather together with other people and celebrate, all of our eating is designed to point us to the beloved community. It's designed to point us to that great feast, where the food that we eat is food that's a gift from the land. It's a gift from animals that have been cared for. It's a gift from the God who created everything, and it's celebrated together with all of God's children, so that we sit down at that great welcome table that the Civil Rights Movement loved to celebrate in this country, and we say it doesn't matter who you are. If God made you, if you're a child of God, we get to sit down at this table together. So as we fast during Lent, as we feel in our gut that we're not eating as much as we usually do, let's remember that all of our eating is to point us toward that great banquet table.